Hello, welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name's Adam Smith. This is part 5 of our playthrough of a Quatryl Scorned, the Gloomhaven Kickstarter campaign. And one thing I missed in the last video that I caught just now at the beginning of this video was that when the cannon actually attacked me, I had a retaliate ability, which allows me to retaliate back to my attacker. So that would have ticked this up to its first space, giving me no experience, but would have inflicted the cannon with 2 damage. So very nice to have that in place. So we got 2 damage on both cannons now, actually, starting into this round, which gives us a little bit more, I guess, options. This retaliate ability, by the way, has no range, so you have to be, the target that's hitting you has to be beside you, and then you can retaliate. So I missed that. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pick our cards now. Now that we know that both those cannons have 2 damage, we can be a little bit more aggressive with our attacking and see if we can maybe take them out. So I'm going to use the Tinker, grab their cards first, and I think the enhancement field is a really good one, being that it's a 3 attack from 3 range. That'll allow me to do a shot even just from here, and it also, it's not exactly the best initiative, but it definitely allows me to do some serious damage off the top, so that's a plus. So I could go ahead and I could use something like that to attack, which wouldn't be all that bad. Now the debate would be, once I do that, actually, so we need 5 damage to kill it. Yeah, so 3 is safe. 3 at least gets us up there, and the Craighart can finish it off if we can't do it. And then once I kill it, I want to generate some movement so that I can get a little closer. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do that, and this is a little tough to decide. It's actually very tough to decide. I want the attack 3 because it's really good. Let's go ahead and use the ink bomb. It gives me a movement of 4. It just, my initiative is not that great, so I'm not really a fan of that too much. And then from the Craighart's standpoint, what can we do that can inflict some serious damage here? We do have the Crushing Grasp, which sounds pretty devastating. One other thing I really want to do is open up this. I want to get rid of that stupid rock that's sitting beside me, but I also need to heal as well because I've been taking some damage. So I'm kind of stuck here in terms of choices. You know what? Let's go with the Crater. It's an attack 3. That one's pretty good. And then I don't have anything that can really give us any. And I'd probably just use it for its basic, or sorry, for the attack 3, range 3. And then I need some movement. I need to generate some movement, but not a lot. We'll do this one because I don't want to lose it. And it gives us a 13. It gives us really early. So we'll go ahead and play that. So we're going to flip these cards over and we're going to reveal. We already know what they are, 13 and 61. They're not too high. We only have cannons, so flip that over. 71. Sweet. So that's good. Okay, so we get to go before all the cannons. That's awesome. So the Craighart is right beside the cannon. So the Craighart is going to have to make a decision as to whether or not they want to do anything in terms of a quick attack. So what should we do, guys? Well, we could do the quick attack against the cannon in front of us and see how that goes, although this one is a ranged attack, so we'd want to do it from a distance, but we'd be disadvantaged if we did. We also have the retaliate keyword in case we fail. You know what? Let's do the attack, and then let's do some movement. So although the movement's going to be kind of pointless. I don't want to lose this card regardless. So I'm not going to lose this card regardless, guys. So it'll probably just end up being tossed as a card not even used. But let's use this top ability right here. It says attack 3, range 3. And we're going to use it with the Craighart. We're going to go against the cannon right here and hope for the best. +1. Okay, so we got 4 damage. And 4 damage isn't bad. It doesn't kill it though. But it definitely gets it closer to death. So we'll take that token off, and then we got 5 on this cannon now. which is good. And then, like I said before, we have some movement, but that movement's kind of useless at this point because I don't really want to use it for the lost ability. I don't want to use it for movement, so we're just going to discard both those cards, and that'll be the end of the Craghart's turn. Now, the one thing that is good is that we know we have the retaliate keyword, so it might be worth it. Oh, no, wait, this is bad. This is very bad. Because we do know that all adjacent monsters are going to suffer 2 damage, and it's going to put me in a really bad spot. So I'm going to actually use that 2 movement to move my Craghart to here, because I do not want to be adjacent to this cannon because it's going to damage me. So I'm getting away from it. Don't worry, guys, I'm seeing it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead with the Tinker, and the Tinker needs to do something nice as well. Tinker has a move of 4 on this one, which is really handy. We need to get into range of something. It seems like kind of a waste to use an attack 3 on this cannon, so we should probably shoot the other one, which is also really bad because we're probably going to get split up. But we could stop on the coin, so let's just go. Let's go here. We'll be able to get the coin. Let's shoot across at that cannon in the back. We'll use the attack 3, and I guess we'll just kind of hope things work out. Nice. Yes. Okay, sorry. Got a little excited. It's the first time something's actually worked out for me. Okay, so 6 damage is like a straight kill through. 6 plus the 2 that's already on. 7, 8, and that's enough. So we have taken out the artillery in the back. That is awesome. So this guy's gone. There is a coin back here, which we likely will never pick up. But yeah, that's awesome. So it's one less thing to deal with. We've used our movement. We use this. These both get discarded. Neither were lost in that situation, and the Tinker is on top of a coin, so we gain a coin. So even though we killed the cannon from a mile away, looks like things are kind of turning around for the better. And now we'll do our ancient artillery. So it's an attack of 1, which is going to have to hit the Craghart as its closest. Attacks with 2, and we're going to flip a modifier to see what kind of damage. Ooh, 3, vicious. Okay, so and we cannot take 3, so we have to lose another card, which really sucks. So we're really getting kind of pounded here at the beginning, which is not good at all. Shoot. So this is really handy. I don't want to get rid of this. I'm going to have to get this in my active area as soon as possible. This is handy. This is handy because it allows me to destroy an obstacle to get us into the next room without going through a trap. So we need that. This is a loot 1 and a regular attack. So this might be the one that has to go because that heals too good. So this is the one I'm going to choose to lose. In the lost pile over here, so that's too bad. The one thing, oh no, sorry guys, and the one thing I noticed actually looking through my cards here, because I just realized way back we pulled the dirt tornado like in previous scenarios, like way back as a lost card. This was one that's supposed to be in the lost pile, so I accidentally just realized it was sitting at the bottom. So I actually have 2 lost cards for the Craghart. These are discards. This is what happens when you play two-handed solo. You forget stuff sometimes, put it in the wrong spot. We have 2 lost cards for the Tinker. Now we're all squared away. So sorry if somebody caught me doing that in a way prior video. It's already got fixed. Don't worry about it. I got it. We got her covered. Okay, so that cannon is gone. So that's all well and good. We discarded and lost a card to negate the damage, so that is the end of the round. So again, now at this point we get to do the short rest if we want to. We really don't want to. At this point, I think the only thing to do is to ensure that we go early enough to do something. No, so we'll just go ahead and shuffle cards that need to be shuffled. So that would be the Ancient Artillery, I guess in this case would be one of them. And then also my wonderful 2 times modifier that I got, which is wonderful. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards up, split them up a little bit. All right. Perfect. And then cut them in half. And there we go. So Ancient Artillery. We're going to do the same thing with this deck. Just going to do a quick insert in the bottom here, pull it apart, slide them together. Sorry guys, hope you guys are getting motion sickness from my wonderful shuffling skills. Okay, and I'm getting sick now too. Okay. All right. So those two are shuffled. This one doesn't need to be shuffled. We haven't pulled any kind of modifier that requires shuffling, so we're good to go. And ready to start the next turn. So what do we do in the first turn of this round? Well, we have one cannon left. We got to get rid of it. We also have a stupid rock obstacle sitting here. We got to get to the next room. That's really important. So maybe we can do a combo where maybe the Tinker goes for the cannon and I go for the obstacle. So we do have a destroy one obstacle card, which lets us to go at 41 relatively soon. I also have this card, which is really good. Move 2. All adjacent allies and enemies suffer a damage. So that's perfect. I could move to here with that one. It would boost the leaf, and it would also kill this cannon because we only need one more damage on it. So let's do that. And then so as long as we make sure that the Cragheart goes first, so 29, and then we have the Tinker go after. The Tinker just needs to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement to get to that door in one turn. The only downside to that is the Cragheart's probably going to want to turn to rest to be able to pull cards back into the hand because a little low at the moment. But I also have this card right here that says Reinvigorating Elixir, which I could use and lose, which is also dangerous to be losing that card, but would also get all the discarded cards of the Cragheart back, so I could do that. And we are beside each other. We won't be if the Cragheart goes first. So I would need to generate some type of movement. That one's a little dangerous, to be honest. So we do need to heal ourselves as well. The Tinker needs to get healed up as well as the Cragheart. Both of them are actually kind of hurting, so got to heal on there. Destroy obstacle. Ugh, that's tough. Maybe I should keep the heal then. No, it allows us to go early though. Yikes, I got to keep the heal so that I can heal my Cragheart up. So I'm going to have to choose something a little later. Let's use backup ammunition, which is not exactly the highest card in the world. So 41 is when the Cragheart's going to go. We need the Cragheart to go first. Then we'll have the Tinker heal itself and then move. And we need to have the movement happen after 41. So where's a card that's got some movement? There isn't much, that's for sure. Nothing that we can use that we won't lose, which is bad. So actually, I think what I'll do at this point, guys, is I think I'm going to stop the video right here, and I'm going to start the next video once I decide what I want to do, because this is a little bit of a tricky one. So until the next time, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying. Sorry to cut this off at the beginning of a turn, but I do really want to make sure I pick the right cards. So until the next time, guys, keep rolling solo, and I hope you're enjoying the playlist.